Told you I wasn't done. I'm gonna try to get through this game today. Right now it is 4:56 in the morning. On the
Should
average.
not be here. You made a mistake.
Go to hell.
On the average game.
Was Storm getting desperate?
Any other normal game playing Alan Wake? I'm playing with Saga or Alan Wake. I'm walking, but usually these episodes on this game. Besides maybe the one with Jesse Faden. I think I see it in far distance. Um, uh, the one with Jesse Faden, I can just straight up run and fight these because it ain't as creepy as the other stuff with Alan Wake and
You
Saga.
have gone
They'll try to sneak some shit on you.
astray. You will never catch me.
I don't know if I always,
I was close. I knew I was close now.
crazy that you got to press hold X twice. What? Are you fucking serious? You don't took it back to 1980s before I was born type gameplay? Oh my goodness. After a dreamless sleep, a grad, you come to and gradually become aware of the utter lack. There is nothing. Focus to go back to sleep. Um, I guess focus. You search for something to focus on. An idea of a geometric shape comes to your mind. A pentagonal trapezoid drawing. How do you know the name of this shape? That you do not. You do not. Wait, hold up. That you don't know. Ugh. You feel yourself fading, drifting apart, losing your essence in the stream of consciousness, the ebbs and the flows of your thoughts. Hold yourself together. Hold yourself together, man. Like Joker. You fight to hold yourself together, to swim against the current, to break this to the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first your first impression was wrong. There is something, and there is you. Slowly, you sense the words describing this, describing how it is. Here, in the furthest reaches of the multiverse, you have reached a reality where only ideas exist. An idea of reality, a conceptual reality, a thought tries to form in your mind. What was the thought? Now, show that. You focus on the thought and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the word. Here, only words exist. They are everything. They describe this world, and you're in it. It's like the words. The words describe you standing in a barren, conceptual desert. It stretches on the eternity, in place outside of time. I'm making up words. You wait an immeasurable amount of time. Above, ideas of stars silently collide and collapse into black holes. With an idea of desert comes an idea of feeling thirsty. Imagine a cup of coffee, imagine a cup of tea. We're going with coffee since that seems to be the theme of the game. As you imagine it, a cup of coffee, your favorite hot beverage, manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its delicious smell and taste, you savor it. You imagine savoring it. You understand that here, your thoughts are real as anything. Assess your situation. You realize you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely, you remember that you are on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You must figure out a way to escape before you lose yourself again. When traveling through the vortex, you always had a focal point in mind. Could that be the solution here as well? Focus on the master of many worlds. Focus on the redhead woman. It's like it. Focus on master of many worlds. You focus your thoughts on master of many worlds. The desert dreamscape around you darkens. You vaguely feel the terrible weight of an alien, godlike awareness shift many realities away. How can you possibly find them, let alone face them? Meditate to learn, prepare for war. You know you will face the master of many worlds and his army of time breakers. He will show you no mercy. You must prepare. Search for allies. Search for refuge. Search for allies. You seek allies across the multiverse, reaching out to the versions of you who have been turned into time breakers by a door. You search a telepathic link with them. You are the perfect army. Search for refuge. You seek a perfect place of power to build your base of operations. In the desert, you come upon a gigantic petrified tree trunk. You convert it into a skyscraper of brutalist architecture. You set up an organization, a corporation. Call it the Ripple Effect Corporation. You call it REC, Ripple Effect Corporation. The name feels appropriate. You are approached by a version of the red-haired woman. Her name is Jessbit. She doesn't know you, but there's a connection there. You make her the director of the core of your corporation. She carries a powerful weapon that can take many forms. As Jessup about the weapon, trust Jessup with the weapon. Ask her to give the weapon. to you. Now trust her with it. You trust Chris Beck with the weapon, with a powerful weapon. She seems relieved and swears to defend you and the corporation from the enemy. As director, Jess Beck warns you the REC is currently not equipped to subdue the master of many worlds. Without a technological breakthrough, your chances are slim. Research new technologies internally, scour the multiverse. Uh, shit, Sky. Under your director's leadership, agents REC scour the multiverse and encounter many uncontrolled harms. They are casualties. Finally, they locate a reality where a singular alien being of godlike power is shaped like a polyhedron. The being has enough power to potentially defeat the master, but the very sight of it drives any agent who looks at it mad. Have it brought to it, but that's not a good idea. The alien being has been shipped to the REC headquarters where it is secured in all the containment cells. In a containment cell. Not long after the director comes to you with intelligence, the master of many worlds is preparing an all-out attack. The REC is running out of time. Unfortunately, attempts to research the alien being stalled, as everyone who is exposed to it goes insane. Given the situation, Jeff Beck suggests a desperate plan. Harness the being's power and detonate it as a bomb. Research the alien being itself. The director urges you to reconsider you are too valuable to cause to risk yourself like this, and she doesn't want to lose you, she admits. Assure Jeff that you'll be fine. In the REC laboratory, you expose yourself to a wild, destructive resonance of the alien being. It alters you. You feel yourself undergoing a strange metamorphosis. Accept the alien's power. You feel your consciousness expanding and in human ways as you become aware of unknown planes of resistance touching yours. You burn with terrifying and barely contained force. You are no longer a man, you are something else, you're something more. You're being God-like power. The alien being in the laboratory dies. You have stolen all his power. Trembling, director Jesper shifts her gaze from you and your transformation has shaken her. It is time to confront the master of many worlds. A hush falls upon REC headquarters as you wait for the enemy to come. People, your agents, your warriors, stand staring at the monitor of the walls. Jesper stands beside you. Then they come, the time breaker shifting and filling the desert. Each one is a version of you, killed and corrupted by the master of many worlds. Multiverse is infinite. There are a million of them beat the attack. Oh my goodness. With your senses heightened by the alien power, it is easy to predict the attacks of your enemies. It is if everything around you moves in slow motion. You see just bit it's keeping her distance from you. Worry of the thing that you become. Enemies are massing around her. Just bit as you fight your way toward her, she knows you coming and is transfixed by the horror of your appearance. With her guard down, Time breaks fine and openly manages to cut her down. Rage fills your mind. Great. Put down. Rage consumes you. The violent cosmic power in you, barely contained, erupts, warping reality. The power, not the power, the planets above are thrust into realistic constellation, amplifying the force. The resonance pours out of you, destroying everything in its path. Just bit the agents, the skyscraper, the time breaker, the desert, joining parallel realities. The time and space permanently scarred with ripples and things shaped by the wave of the river. Something inside you tells you to stop. It's going too far. You must stop. Force yourself to stop. But in this effort, you manage to stem the tide of your anger. You are yourself again. All of your power spent, you are alone. Guess bit weapon lies on the ground. Pick up her weapon. When you pick up her, when you pick it up, it turns into a key in your hands. Look at the key. You look at the key, you realize you have lost your way, forgotten your mission and your goal. You have drifted off course, carried by the currents of your hopes and ideas of conceptual reality. Try to remember. You frown, trying to remember where you're trying to go. What was your mission? You look at it shifting through your thoughts. It comes to you with a jolt. You're trying to find your way to the master of many worlds. There is something about a door. With that, the door begins to come into focus. You realize it is missing something. Open the door, use the key. Use the key with the door. You put the key toward the door. The idea of a keyhole, but not quite their door. And with that, the door fully relies. Open the door. You turn the key and open the door. Over the threshold. You step inside the stand in the room with the man, the master of the universe, sitting behind the desk, typing, turning concepts and ideas into words, shaping reality. He lifts his head. Look at the master of the universe. You stare the man in the eye. With a shock, you realize that you have made a mistake. You have come to the wrong place. The man, this master of many worlds, is not the one you're looking for. He's not the door. He is someone entirely, or someone else entirely. You want to ask him what he knows, but it's already too late to continue. Y'all are tripping with this, man.
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness of the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host, the one and only Warland Door. And this is Night Springs.
Space invader, looking cute in a human suit. Secret agents with the down race they shoot. Psychic powers, hypnotize a magic fruit. Strange machines, weird mysteries. We got freaky fantasies. Night springs, like a killer on the run. Yeah.
Oh, James.
Chasing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions. The name of the cult and the masks they wore kept changing. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of this case, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight to abyssal to the deepest trenches, the closer I felt to going mad.
Dedication. to the guy that used to talk the voice on Max Payne. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, now I'm doing that. That just kind of lost me. Now I'm trying to figure out where I'm trying to go. Okay, I came upstairs, right? Um, I'm looking for room 665, right? Where am I? Oh, hold on. Am I going away? Oh, no. Now I'm trying to remember what it dude is that. Oops. Um, I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, well, I can't remember where I'm supposed to be going. I really can't. I'm not sure if I'm going to the right spot or. Oh, wait. Maybe this is here.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You've given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out. Before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
What the hell?
I told you not to try anything.
thousands have gone missing. Beyond the labyrinth of me. When you're lost in your own company. And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
What?
What the fuck?
I had a million questions about Sam, but I had more pressing concerns.
I agree.
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
Oh, it is here, so. And they can still find standing right here next to me behind the door. Oh, yeah.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the far side of the plaza.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to slow around areas, so I can't really. Yeah, I'm trying to make this shit easier for me.
Alan Wake.
Nigga, you can't hold that just to push me on the ground and then
Wake.
and walk the fuck off. What the fuck?
Wake.
What? I'm debating if I should fuck his ass up. These graphics are pretty nice. I can say the graphics are pretty nice on this shit, bro.
Please enjoy the film, sir.
I don't know what the hell that even is.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here. The main event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
There we go. The only thing about this game is just dark as hell. I ain't talking about the storyline. I'm talking about the graphics. Like shit. Good thing you do have a fucking flashlight because you can't hardly see shit.
The question, how do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil, back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't run, in other words. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I'll let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped and all that is fucked up? If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. A danger in the horror reel. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times. Countless stories. Forgotten how many. I keep failing. use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
Okay, I got two spots now. Okay.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there. I was missing something. The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
So, shoot out. Do some of this stuff in here. Um, what's that? Gotta remember we changed it to this shit. Okay. So, wait. What? Where is that shit? No, I tell you. Hey, here we go. Where the hell? Where are we going? I know someone locked themselves in here, but how the hell am I supposed to get in there? What the hell? I'm a little lost. Hey, go back. Put that in there. Well, I think I see it. Okay.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. Two of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
It's just getting weirder and weirder. Damn right, let me say. Every time I got 10 minutes. Really 9.
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wake's books were.
You search all around looking for I changed the fucking scene. Oh, okay. I don't know what this is gonna do, but okay. Let's look. And now you see why I keep that light on me at all times. They just made that dude appear right in front of my face. And I don't know what even was the purpose of me having to do that. It got me good with that one. I thought I was gonna be slipping that time. Nah. Let me see.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Huh? Oh. Wait, huh? Oh. Okay. Okay, so, oh, okay. Now the door's open here. Well, we got 4 more minutes. You know what? Before I. What's that? What's this? You know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna go save. Trying to rush to get to the save room, y'all. Give me a moment. Okay. Okay, y'all. Quick save. Okay, I did. Okay. So, I'm gonna end it right here because I'm out of time, but I'm gonna continue on. And like I said, I'm still working on trying to beat this today. It is 6 o'clock in the fucking morning, and I supposed to pick up my copy of Mafia, the old country, at about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. So, like I said, I'm gonna work on this. I'm going to take me a short break, get me a snack, and then start back on this. But till then, be careful out there, be safe, keep power, and whatever you're gonna do, don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do. Keep going after your goals, keep going after your dreams, and just go forth. I'm going after mine right now. Even though someone stopped me before for doing this streaming thing, I'm going for it again. I'm going for it again. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna let no one stop me. And I'm not gonna stop until I get at least a good little audience with this. But yeah, this is always something I always wanted to do. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to just sit, play games, and show people how to play them and show people my progress in them. And also, just talk and give advice and that all. Only that, I guess, shoot, just show y'all my skills in the games. But anyway, be blessed, take care, be safe, deuces.